Greetings, lovelies. I hope your day is going well. Just, in the effort to help people heal and get through the childhood traumas that they have experienced, sexual misconduct, sexual abuse. I've spoken to quite a few people, and I remember speaking to someone who wasn't even sure if they had been abused, or they didn't know if they had gone through was called abuse because, like with my experience, there was no stimulation. There wasn't any actual intercourse. So, same for me, long time ago, I wondered if I could even call what I had experienced sexual abuse. So, I wanted to go down a list of things that can be considered sexual abuse. You may have had somebody tell you a story about an incident, but didn't realize it was sexual abuse. Some things are worse than others, obviously. So, if you've been touched in sexual areas, these are all the things that can be considered sexual abuse. If you've been touched in sexual areas, if you were shown sexual movies or forced to listen to sexual talk, if you were made to pose for seductive or sexual photos, if you were subjected to unnecessary medical treatments pertaining to your private parts, if you were forced to perform oral sex on an adult or a sibling, if you were raped or otherwise penetrated, if you were fondled, kissed, or held in a way that made you feel uncomfortable, if you were forced to take part in ritualized abuse in which you were physically or sexually tortured, if you were made to watch sexual acts or look at sexual parts, if you were bathed in a way that felt intrusive to you, if you were objectified and ridiculed about your body, if you were encouraged or goaded into sex you didn't really want, if you were told all you were good for was sex. I actually heard a guy say that on a video. He was serious. Like, he feels like all women are good for is sex. If you are involved in a child prostitution or pornography ring, these are all signs that you have been sexually abused, sexually violated in those ways. If you feel like, dang, I knew something happened, I knew something didn't feel right, or it's got me feeling funny, or something like that, that's what that is. If you went through any of this and you can't stop thinking about it and you're questioning, was I violated? Was that wrong? Yes, you were violated. So if you need to talk to somebody about these kinds of things, talk to somebody about these kinds of things. Your body never forgets. Your nervous system holds the memory of these traumas. So I hope this helps. Like my channel, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, check me out, like I said, on YouTube. Give this video a thumbs up. If you know someone who has gone through some things and they've expressed it to you and they're still unsure, share this video with them. It's time for us to start healing. We can't allow these situations to win. We can't allow these assholes to have power over us anymore. Some of these things are worse than others, but even some of the ones that doesn't appear to be so bad to the next person, if you've gone through it as a child, if you were fondled in any way, you'll never forget. You got older and you've learned how to live with it, but it's an imprint on your memory and it's time to get it out. And the first step begins with acknowledging it and then start talking about it. Thank you. I love you. And email me, send me a message if you need someone to talk to and you don't have that person. I got you. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a therapist, but I'm a healer. I came onto this planet to do exactly what I'm doing, and I can help you. I can put you in touch with the right people if you really want to talk to a therapist or a doctor. So I love you. Talk to you soon.